Be a quarterback in my life, I understand the value of a cadence. And I often find myself during NFL games paying attention to, like, especially when I was younger, paying attention to what they would say, how they would kind of like use voice inflections, or whatever the word I'm looking for is to try and get people to jump. So I think I'm going to do pretty well on this quiz. What this quiz is this is a guy on Reddit. He came up with 26 different quarterbacks. He recorded their cadence on just a black screen, so all you hear is the audio. You have to type in exactly who you guys think the guy is. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description. Also, boys, things are crazy right now. Boom, I'm going to put down the sub count. If today is the most sub day ever, meaning if we hit, I believe, 2,500 subs today, which is definitely attainable, I literally have an Xbox One code that I got with my Xbox that I got a few days ago that I already have the game, that I'm willing to give away the code at the beginning of the next video if we do hit that. QB Cadence quiz starts right about now. Smash the like button on this video. And let's go ahead and jump into it. How this is going to work is I'm going to like play the audio like a few times just so like you guys like make sure the microphone can hear it. And then I'm going to be guessing, seeing if I can use my best predictions. One more. Okay. He's saying green 8 set. I think that's got to be a team that has some sort of, it doesn't have to be, but I've heard this, like I don't know this for sure. I've heard this cadence before though. Like, I believe even in, like, the game, I think it's Blake Bortles. I don't know if they'd start off with Blake Bortles, though. That's the thing. That is a deep voice. You can tell I think it comes from, like, a bigger guy. It's definitely a deep voice. And he's saying green. I know there's not a ton of green, but, like, the Jags kind of have a green almost look to them. So, I am going to go with Blake Bortles for question number 1. Don't add that one. Is just because he's in the division. I think there's a good chance that one's right because I've definitely heard that one before. But I don't really know. Okay, so who is QB number 2? Okay, wait. Let's listen to this one again. It's a hard count. It's someone who likes to do the hard count. All I can picture when I'm seeing this is Phillip Rivers. Like literally all I can see, like from watching the Chargers, he's one of the only guys. It's this voice inflection right here that makes me think it's Phillip Rivers. See how he does that? See how fast he says that? Phillip Rivers does that almost better than anyone else in the NFL. Those ones I think were relatively easy for me because those are like, Bortles is someone who plays the Titans. Phillip Rivers is one of the best in the league and get people to jump. So hopefully I had a good start on these first 2 questions. No idea. I don't know this one. I really don't. I'm going to go with Kirk Cousins maybe. Kirk Cousins for this one. How do you spell that? Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I'll go Kirk Cousins for that one. Let me just submit that one real quick. Okay, question number 4. Okay, wait. I got a clue there. Team that has white in their uniforms, but blue. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to go Andy Dalton, maybe? These are tough, man. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Andy Dalton. We'll try that one out. Okay, question number 5. Let's see if we can get this one. So violent. Sounds like someone who's just, like, angry. I don't know who this is at all. I'm going to take a wild guess and go with Goff. I don't know who that one is whatsoever, though. Not a clue in the world. So I don't like the voice. I really genuinely don't like the voice. I'm going to go with Andy Dalton. I believe I've already used Andy Dalton, but I feel like using them twice because I know one of them might be. Let's see. Question number 7. Oh, everyone knows that voice. That's Tom, man. That is Tom Brady. I knew that one immediately. You can just tell by like the way he's really, really good at cadences too. Okay, question number 8 here. Sounds like a young kid in my mind. It sounds like a young player. Carson Wentz, maybe? Let's go with Carson Wentz. Like I said, guys, don't judge, man. Once you don't know how hard this quiz is until you actually do it. Okay, question number 9. Why does that sound like Andy Dalton? Andy Dalton just got a B-Dubs Buffalo Wild Wings commercial, and I heard his voice. That sounds like Andy Dalton. Those other ones can't be both right. I might go change those at the end. But that one, to me, sounds the most like Andy Dalton of any of these. Okay, question number 10. I gotta get this in here. Oh, yeah, Aaron Rodgers. See that? Green 19, yeah! Like that? That's Aaron Rodgers. You can also tell because he's a pretty well-known guy. And they're on TV all the time. I remember always watching Aaron Rodgers before, like, any football thing. Derek Carr? Maybe Derek? I'm like, on the ones that I don't know, I don't want to waste a ton of time on, because if I don't know them, I pretty much know right off the bat. Not a clue. Not a clue in the world. Oh, on the ones that I don't know, Case Keenum maybe? Let's go. I have no idea on like a lot of these. And some of them are confusing me just a wee little bit. Okay. This is a no-name. I don't recognize this at all. Maybe Palmer? Let's try Carson Palmer for that one. Question number 4. I feel like maybe I have like 2 right. That's Tyrod. That is Tyrod the God Taylor. Yes, that is Tyrod Taylor. I love Tyrod Taylor. Used to be one of my favorite QBs in the league. I used to watch the Bills a lot. That's true. That's true. Quite obviously, Drew. I think that might be one of the easiest one of the whole thing. The reason I know that that's true is just because of like, I don't need to play it again, but you guys probably recognize it too. Ben, maybe? I don't know Ben's voice very well. Obvious, and I don't really know how to spell his name very well here, so I don't think that's right anyways. Yep, that is for sure. That's Eli Manning. A lot of the guys who have been on TV a lot, you can kind of tell because when they have guys who like get like TV games in the past, they used to like those games, the more primetime stuff, get like the more in depth to like the ball, and they have them like mic'd up. Pretty sure that's Eli Manning. Oh, we got 2 in a row. That's Russell. That is Russell, no doubt in my mind. Russell Wilson. My dad's a Seahawks fan. Yeah, my dad's a Seahawks fan, that's for sure, Russell Wilson. I've also been to quite a few Seahawks games. Not saying that I heard him on the field, it's just Seahawks are a team that I see a lot of. Oh, that's GOAT. That's the GOAT. That's my guy right there. Yo, Chef, do I have my jersey? I don't have his jersey, but you guys know I'm a diehard Titans fan. That is Marcus Mariota. He has a weird, like, that one's tough to pick up, though. You could you could just kind of hear it because his voice is kind of like, whoa, like it's not super noticeable, but that's Mariota for sure. That is for sure Mariota. Okay, next question. Not a clue. Not a clue in the world. Stafford maybe? I really don't know on that one. That's aggressive. Someone who's got some serious Andrew Luck maybe? I'm going to say Andrew Luck. Kind of sounds like potentially Andrew Luck. Sounds like a duck call. Not a clue. Jameis, maybe? No clue on that one. That's Ben. That's Ben, I think. Don't quote me on that one. Obviously, I don't know how to spell his last name. But we'll see at the end how many we get. But that for sure is Ben. That is maybe Dak. Dak Prescott. Well, we'll give Dak a chance for that one. Question number 25.
Blue ready. Boys up. Ready. Blue ready. Boys up. Ready.
I feel like that's famous. I feel like that's famous Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston. I think that's Jameis Winston.
180. Boys up. 180. Boys up. 180. Boys up.
Not a clue, man. Plus, I'm gonna go Jared Goff because I don't know if I've used him yet. Okay, we're about to find out how I did. Submit. View score. Yo, 1 out of 26? What? Okay. No. We got more than one because I think the spelling is really, really like triggery on this. Blake, okay, so we have one. I'm gonna write this down because I know I didn't get one. I know a few of those that I got right, and it's gonna bug me if it says one. Okay, so we got one for sure. Why is that not showing up? Okay, let me grab my phone. I'm gonna tally it on my phone how many I can actually get here. Okay, so Bortles was actually correct. Okay, so there's 1, 2. Philip, what am I doing? I'm just not using capitals, or I don't know how to spell. I must know how to spell. Okay, that's 2 right. So currently I have 2 right on the first 2. Question 3, Cousins, no, that one's wrong. Dalton, that was Carr. Goff, that was Ryan. Dalton, that was Flacco. Brady, oh, that's the one that I got right. Tom Brady. Okay, 3 correct in total. Question 4, Carson Wentz. I got Carson right. Andy Dalton, that one was right. I knew that one. It sounded like him from the B-dubs thing, like I said. Aaron Rodgers, there we go. Another one. That is question 5. I just don't know how to spell. Derek Carr, no. Keenum, Sam Bradford, Trevor Simeon's in here. Tyrod, yeah, I knew Tyrod. 6. All the ones that I were confident on were right. Like, when I knew it, but when I didn't, I had no idea. Ben, no. Eli, yes. That's 8 correct with Eli. Russell Wilson, that is 9. 9 correct. Mariota, I knew for sure. That is 10. Stafford, no. Luck, no. Jameis, no. Big Ben, yes. It's 11. Dak, no. Jameis, yes. That's 12. Jared Goff. I got 12. I don't think that's too bad at all. I really don't think that's too bad. 12 is not a terrible score, okay? NFL, let's go back to see what people say. So these are this is the guy who made it. This took us a long time. I see you use Rodgers now for the 25th Thanksgiving against the Bears. Well, then. Haha, I couldn't resist. QB 10, 3. For the life of me, I can't figure out Tyler Taylor or Judd, but I swear everyone else had a distinct one except Flacco and Cam. Taylor was impossible to find for good audio. See, I found like I knew Tyrod Taylor. A lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I'll take my 7, 4. Okay, so we actually did. There's also 8 clips of it. Dak, but none of them sounded like him. Send these to Madden. 8 out of 26. 7 out of 26. 3 out of 26. These guys may have like had the spelling 11 out of 26. We actually did rather well, and the reason that is because when I went to university, I remember I used to study Cadence's constantly because I knew that like it's such an important thing to get good at. So I really focused on it. So I remember like literally typing in probably similar things to what this dude typed in, like Matt Ryan's cadence, and just seeing how they use it because it's such. And I'll tell you guys one little quick funny story. When I was in grade 9, I had one cadence. It was like my first year in like on the varsity team, and I was in for a rep. And I remember calling out. My voice was I was super young. It wasn't deep at all. And I was like, what? And my voice cracked, and my coach stopped the drill just to laugh. And it was a funny memory. Obviously, as I got older in football, I kind of learned a little bit more. Super fun quiz though, man. If you guys enjoy this type of stuff, make sure to let me know. I'm not really care what I got. I just wanted to do the best that I could. Like I said, I'll leave a link to this in the description of the video. Go check it out. It's nothing serious. It's nothing competitive. Just go have some fun. See how many you can get. Like, I got 1 in general, but that's just because I didn't know how to spell anything. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.